Never underestimate what can be achieved by a small group of committed people. Rex Mon has proven this with Forever Living Products International. What began in 1978 as a vision to help people create greater health and wealth for themselves has grown to more than a $1.7 billion business today. What started in a small office in Phoenix, Arizona, now operates in over 95 countries. And a company that once had just 3 products is now the largest grower, manufacturer, and distributor of aloe vera health and beauty products in the world. Through it all, Rex Mon's unwavering commitment to succeed, despite the odds, is the best reflection of Forever Living Products, a company built on the dreams, drive, and determination of literally millions of entrepreneurs the world over, all starting with Rex. Rex was raised in Soda Springs, Idaho. He grew up as one of 4 children and the son of a farmer. He studied business and finance at Arizona State University and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting. He went on to a successful career in real estate with the Del Webb Corporation, where he was executive vice president of many development and management companies. Through a friend, Rex was introduced to the concept of multi-level marketing. He marveled at how ordinary people could build extraordinary wealth through the power of duplication. One thing that troubled him, though, was that most of the money was made by the few distributors at the top. He felt there was a more equitable way to distribute the wealth, to help all distributors, as long as they were committed and willing to work to realize their dreams. Rex knew that with the right product and a more robust and equitable marketing plan, that success was sure to follow. He embraced the challenge, left the security of a well-paying job at Del Webb, and struck out on his own with a new company, Forever Living Products. To be successful, Rex knew he had to do all of the right things. Every decision in building his new company was based on one question: is it the correct principle? The correct principle for the marketing plan was to evenly balance the distribution of wealth, to reward everyone at every level who were willing to work for their dreams. The company promised full disclosure and accuracy when tracking each distributor's volume. It also promised consistency of paying bonus checks on the 15th of every month, a date that has never been missed in its 25 years, even when it meant Rex had to pay it out of his own pocket in the early days. With the product, the correct principle was to distribute the finest of its kind, which would mean eventually controlling it from beginning to end. In the mid-70s, Rex discovered the remarkable health benefits of aloe vera. He learned that more than 200 nutritional compounds in aloe vera promoted health, both as a topical lotion and especially as a nutritional supplement. The world needed to know about this wonderful plant, and Rex had the distribution and marketing plan in place to do it. Now he could begin fulfilling his dream of providing the opportunity for greater health and wealth to anyone who was willing to build their own business. On May 13th, 1978, Forever Living Products opened its doors selling aloe vera jelly, lotion, and aloe vera juice. The aloe vera nutritional drinks still account for more than half of FLP's total sales. In its first year, sales hit $1 million. In year 2, the young company did 9 times that amount. By 1981, the company was selling $1 million worth of aloe vera every day, a remarkable accomplishment and a testament to Rex's vision and commitment. Demand for the product was so great that it began challenging FLP suppliers. Internally, working with just pencils and calculators, the staff worked diligently to track each distributor's purchases, sales, and bonus checks. Rex personally funded expanding inventory needs, as well as growth across the U.S. and Canada, and he always kept his promise of bonus checks being paid on the 15th of every month. To take his growing company to the next level, Rex set out on 3 bold initiatives. First, he spent millions to grow, stabilize, and manufacture their own products. He purchased aloe fields and a stabilization facility in Mission, Texas. Then he bought and expanded Aloe Vera of America, the company's primary manufacturing facility in Dallas. The correct principle here was vertical integration, to control everything from plant to product to you, assuring a continuous supply of the purest aloe vera available. His second step was to ensure full disclosure, accuracy, and consistency in paying bonuses. So Rex directed the first software initiative of its kind in the industry. He invested millions into computerizing the tracking of sales volume and bonuses. It took nearly 3 years to perfect a software program that would become the envy of his competition and further reflect Rex's commitment to his people. His third strategy was international expansion. As North America grew, FLP spent much time and capital setting up operations in Malaysia, Australia, and Japan. This was a major turning point for FLP because the consumer volume in these new international markets significantly strengthened FLP's financial standing, affording additional expansion into Asia, Europe, and South America. As supply, manufacturing, and operations started to become more fluid, FLP looked for investments that would not rise and fall on the whims of Wall Street. Capitalizing on his years in real estate and recreational properties, Rex purchased vacation properties. In 1981, Forever Resorts was created. This diversification into the resort business has proven extremely beneficial to FLP. Forever Resorts is the perfect lifestyle match to independent distributors who are looking for more out of life. FLP helps people prosper regardless of the economic climate, and resorts offer them a getaway to enjoy the fruits of their labor. The two businesses strike the perfect balance, the correct principle in running any company. As sales neared $100 million in 1984 and the product line continued to expand, FLP continued its vertical integration with Robeson bee products in Phoenix. Bee pollen, propolis, royal jelly, and honey were the ideal extension of the aloe vera nutritionals. Soon to follow was a complete line of Forever nutritional supplements. Then the Aloe Fleur de Jouvence skincare system and the multi-purpose detergent MPD. With the product line expanding as fast as the company was growing internationally, Forever Living had turned the corner from a dynamic startup to an emerging multinational player in the health and beauty industry. The one company that had taken aloe vera from a little-known plant to a worldwide sensation. In all success stories, there are always challenges that are difficult to overcome. In the early 80s, a severe cold front swept down over the agricultural lands of southern Texas, freezing hundreds of acres of aloe vera. Rex left for the fields on Christmas morning. He spent the next week with his workers handpicking the frozen leaves, salvaging what remained of the delicate aloe vera gel. The fields were almost a complete loss, and many had to be replanted. If something hadn't been done quickly, the company would not have the necessary supply of pure aloe vera for its expanding enterprise. For the next several months, Rex explored Mexico and the Caribbean in search of additional aloe plantations to supplement his growing operations and to act as insurance against future freezes. He found his source in the Dominican Republic, which he contracted with immediately to fill FLP's product pipeline with raw aloe vera gel. In 1992, Rex purchased the Dominican Republic plantation, which now grows and harvests more than 5,000 acres of aloe vera, the largest plantation of its kind in the world. As a sign of things to come, 1992 was also the year FLP exceeded $1.5 billion in sales. Due to the success and the health and wealth of its customers and distributors, the company began an unparalleled global expansion. More than 40 countries were added in this decade alone. Additionally, Forever Resorts was buying more resort properties, including the legendary South Fork Ranch, made famous by the TV show Dallas. Forever Resorts was also investing in other great resort properties in the U.S. Rex began purchasing historic castles, antique houses, and office buildings that often function as the country's home office. These include everything from a 20-story high-rise office building in downtown Tokyo, to the Travado House mansion in South Africa, to the Merrimorn estate in Northern Ireland, which are among 100 properties owned by Rex or his companies worldwide. Rex always felt that the correct principle in international expansion was to be truly vested in their long-term success. By purchasing offices, he was demonstrating his commitment to each FLP distributor's business in their homeland. Beyond just the offices, Rex invested in and renovated many landmarks in these countries to give a little something back. In Western Samoa, Rex has been granted the title of High Chief for his work in saving 30,000 acres of rainforest. He also renovated the home of Robert Louis Stevenson, built in 1890, making it into a national museum. And his good deeds don't stop. Recently, the state-of-the-art Rexmon Library was built, featuring computers, multimedia, and the internet that offer the children of Samoa high-tech access to the world. Rex and his companies have spearheaded the preservation of game preserves in Africa, castles in Europe, and historical sites throughout Central and South America. In addition to investing internationally, Forever Living has given millions to local causes that focus on kids and education. Rex has also made endowments to Arizona State and Brigham Young Universities. FLP offers ongoing product and financial support to Arizona Burns and Trauma, one of the nation's leading trauma centers helping burn victims throughout the Southwest, including Mexico. FLP also supports the Crisis Nursery, which helps children from troubled homes get a better start in life. For nearly 2 decades, Forever Living Products has also been the major sponsor of the Miss Arizona pageant. And recently, FLP launched Forever Earth by donating a custom houseboat equipped with the latest technology and scientific equipment on Lake Mead, where kids can study ecology. The correct principle in all of this? Be the very best. Help others get what they need and want in life. By 1998, Forever Living Products eclipsed $1 billion in sales and launched a new line of aloe vera-based cosmetics called the Sonia Color Collection. With more than 150 items including skincare, nutritional supplements, personal care, and the Sonia Color line, FLP is well established as the world's leading supplier of aloe vera-based health and beauty products. So you'd think Rex might take a break, and he did. In 2000, he broke into internet sales by investing several millions of dollars into creating ForeverLiving.com. The website was an immediate sensation and currently handles roughly 40% of all sales in North America. It also offers a forum for recruiting, training, and product education. He had taken his business from high touch to high tech, which opened its product and opportunity to millions of new people around the world. And Rex hasn't rested on his product laurels either. In 2001, with an eye to the latest nutritional technology, FLP added glucosamine and chondroitin to the Forever Gel nutritional drink, creating Forever Freedom, the only aloe drink of its kind. Rex knows no boundaries. From Japan to Germany, the Philippines to Mexico and Hungary, you'll find the FLP flag flying proud. And more than 6.7 million distributors sharing health and wealth in all points in between. Consider this. How many companies can say that the majority of their customers are still using their products after 25 years? FLP can, and the opportunity it provides its distributors to become financially independent is as powerful as the product they represent. Take a look at the growth of Forever Living through good economic times and bad. For 25 years, FLP has proven recession-proof, and its products have improved with the test of time. So what is Rexmon's secret to success? Let's ask him.
Actually, you've already seen the secret to our success. Care more than others think you should, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. But there's one more secret. Surround yourself with the finest people you can find and build yourself a company of giants. I think you'll agree that we've achieved that here at Forever. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your contribution in our first 25 years. But remember, we're just getting started. And I'm excited about what the Forever team will accomplish in the next 25 years. Stick with us. It's going to be a remarkable journey, I promise.
Sunny Banani. What a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. We are very, very excited to be here with all of you in South Africa, to be here in Sun City, because even though you call this the city of lost what? You know, we feel like that we've found hope for the people in South Africa and for everyone around the world. Forever is the hope, and I hope you'll remember that you have the opportunity to touch the lives of everyone with Forever Living products, to have better health, and of course, as you've seen here today, to be able to have a better lifestyle. Can you believe those profit-sharing checks? Would anybody like to have one of those? Do you know how to get it next year? No? You do? How? Okay. You know, we appreciate all the hard work you've done in the past 8 years. And we appreciate the sales that you did in 2002 to help us get to that 1.77 billion US dollars of sales. And I know, just in talking with you, that you're going to help us in 2003 get over the $2 billion mark. And all we have to do is at least a 15% increase. We want to shoot for 20%. And I want you to know that so far this year, through the end of March, we're ahead of our goals. Thanks to all of you. 30% last month increase right here in South Africa. That's wonderful. Well, you know, I love the music. I love the dances. I love the Big Five. I want you to know all of us from all over the world came here to see your Big Five. And we've seen a few. In Cape Town, we had a beautiful 10-month-old cheetah that we had in our office, and everyone got to pet it and got their picture taken. But not one of the Big Five. So far, we have yet to see the Big Five, but we know in these next few days we're going to see them. I want you to know we came here and we brought our Big Five with us. You've seen them today. Can you tell who they are? You want to guess? I'm going to give you just a little hint, and then you're going to have to ask everybody, where do you stand in the world of Forever? And you know, I've probably told all of you this before, but for the last 12 years, our number one foreign country was Japan. Give them a big hand. They've worked very hard. And at our international rally, I told all of you that we had one country that is coming up on them very fast. And do you remember who that is? Germany. Where's Germany? All right, stand up, you guys. Where's Japan? Stand up, Japan. Uh-oh, Japan, did you see there's more Germans here than there is from Japan? Don't give up. Don't slow down. They had a 3% increase last month in Japan. So we have a great race on. Who's going to be Ichiban #1 this next year? And thank you, guys. That's the beginning of our Big Five, and I don't have time to go through, so you're going to have to ask where they are. So if you know, if you're talking to one of the Big Five or just one of the Big 10. But I want you to know all of these people here today represent our big 95 countries and foreign world around the world. Did you get that number? 95, that's a new number, and we're very proud of it. And in those 95 countries, we have 6.7 million distributors selling our products every day around the clock so that we can be here today with you and celebrate your great successes. Forever is the hope of the future. You know, when I was a boy, one of my favorite books was Treasure Island. How many of you read it? Robert Louis Stevenson's very favorite. Lewis was born in Edinburgh, Scotland. And you know, even before I read the book, I looked at that name, Treasure Island, and I thought, wow, am I going to find a treasure in the book? And what did you find when we opened up the first page? What was there? Do you remember? A map. Can you remember that map that unfolded? You folded it out, a map to show you how to find the treasure. Do you have a map? What is it? FLP. All of the wonderful programs, policies, marketing plan that we have in Forever Living Products. Now, I want you to know that if you'll work our program properly, no get-rich-quick gimmicks. Oh, you guys in the back know about them, don't you? Huh? Those companies that come by, take your money, say they'll give you 10% interest every month, and they usually pay 1, 2, maximum 3 months, and then what happens? Nobody at the office, the door's locked. They've gone, they left town, they took your money. What a scam. What a bad deal. Forever Living Products is based on a foundation of honesty, integrity, and helping other people get what they want in life. You know, it's kind of like when your mother told you about the story of the 3 little pigs. Do you remember that? Did they talk about 3 little pigs in Africa? You don't know the story? Oh my golly. I thought everybody's mother told them about the 3 little pigs. One of them built his house of what? Straw. One of them built his house of sticks. And the other one built his house of brick. And what happened when the winds and the rains came by? The house made of straw blew away. The house of sticks fell down. But the house built of bricks, a foundation solid, firm, forever, lasted forever. We have been spending the last 8 years building this foundation right here in South Africa. Now remember, you don't have to invent the wheel. We have been going 25 years, the cakes showed today. 25 years of excellence. We've been growing every year because we're doing the right things at the right time. We are helping people have better health, which cannot be bought with money. We're helping them earn money that they can have a better lifestyle for their families, help their friends, to help their communities, their churches, and whatever they would like to use the money for. You heard some of the people tell you what they're going to do with their earned incentives. We have so many earned incentives, like new cars, new houses, trips to the international rally, trips to the world rally, like all of you are here today from a foreign country because you are number one. You are Ichiban. Give all of them a big hand. Sometimes we need a cause. You know, we work for money. We work for our families. We work for our friends. We work for our teachers. But sometimes we only give a little bit, only give half effort, unless we have a cause. Let me tell you about this young man here in South Africa who was a very, very good soccer player. He had been going all through his school years playing soccer on the team, and he was great. And he was in his last year. He was down to the very last game. 3 days before that game, his father passed away. The coach came to his home and says, Saki, he says, I know this is a terrible thing because you loved your father so much. And he said, I want you to know you don't have to come to practice this week, and you don't even have to come to the game this Saturday if you don't feel like it. And Saki said, Coach, I'll be there. I wouldn't miss the game for anything. I'll be there. And he did show, and he played phenomenally. He played his best game ever. He ran faster than anyone else. He kicked harder. He was incredible. And of course, they won the game. And the coach was so jubilant. And he came over to Saki and put his arm around him. He said, Saki, I've never seen you play so good. I've never seen you do everything like you've done here today. I don't quite understand with this catastrophe in your life this week. I don't know how you did it. And he says, Coach, what you don't understand is that my father was blind, and this is the first game he's ever seen me play. Maybe you don't need that kind of a cause to play your very best, but think of a cause close to it where you're going to help others, where you can play your very best, and make 2003 the greatest year of your lives. Now, I know there's a lot of new people here, and you just got started, or this is the first time to come today, and you say, oh, shoot, that's easy for you to say, Rex, or it's easy for these people who've been on the stage to do the business, and you know, these guys that got these big bonus checks, it's easy for them, but it's not for me. I don't know how to do it. They must have somebody helping them. I don't have anybody to help them. Let me tell you, have you ever gone rock climbing? You ever seen anybody climbing straight up the rock cliffs? Do they do it alone? They usually always have one or more people with them, don't they? What else do they have? They usually have cables or lines, ropes to them that are clipped to each other, so if one falls, the other one can help him, so that together as a team, they can work their way up that mountain. Have you ever been deep sea diving? When you go down, what do? You usually have a line of air coming to you so you can breathe, right? There's usually a rope or a cable that you can take a hold of and pull yourself back up to the boat if you need to, or if something goes wrong, somebody up there can pull you up and help you. They all have lifelines. Do you have a lifeline? No? What is your lifeline? Your lifeline is your sponsor. The person who sponsored you into Forever. The person who trained you, who motivates you every day or every week or every month. Everybody in Forever has a lifeline. And if your sponsor dies, or if your sponsor goes to Timbuktu, or if your sponsor just plain gives up, who do you go to? His upline. Upline, upline. Why have we got Colin and Melanie Thwaites right here in South Africa? They're here to help you. They're part of your lifeline. And if they can't help you, you have the Senior Vice President of Forever Living Products International, Greg Mon, who can help you, because he's part of your lifeline too. And I'm here today to tell you, I'm part of your lifeline, because I'm your upline, and I'm very proud that you're part of my Forever family. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you all in America at our international rally, either in South Fork this year or some other wonderful place next year. And I hope that you come every year. Forever is the hope of the future if you work the program. If you lay down in the road, somebody will probably run over you. But if you'll stand up tall, and if you'll run the fastest you can, and if you'll share our products with others, you're going to be a giant among men. And that's the people who get to the top of the mountain. And I'm telling you, they're only ordinary people like you and me who set giant goals for themselves. Goal for the future, goal to be successful, goal to stand by Rolf Kipp as a double diamond manager in the near future. I love you all. Remember, as you help others build a forever business, get what they want in life, you've learned that the power of forever is the power of love. I love you all. Have a great day and a great year and a great forever. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.